Hi Pisces, this is Angel Aura Divination, and I'm here to give the Pisces their end of June 2021 tarot and oracle reading. This is going to be an intuitive reading where I give you energy oracle, sacred destiny oracle, and universal tarot readings to kind of tell you what you're going through at this time period. I do plan on posting readings weekly, but this is just for the end of June, so this is going to resonate for you during that time period or whenever it is that you come to this reading if you're not here during the end of June, because I do consider tarot to be timeless. I do suggest also listening to the collective reading, because that's where these cards are going to be linked. The decks that I use are going to be linked in the collective reading description, and it'll also give you some universal energies that might also resonate with you. So this is going to be what a lot of the collective is going through. That reading is geared towards the people that listen to my readings, but also generally just geared towards the collective itself and what everybody might be going through. It also has a message from the Isis Oracle that I really liked. These readings so far have been a lot about labels and been a lot about the groups that you associate yourself with, about the person that you identify yourself as, and how that can be limiting, but also how that can really benefit you as well. A lot of these relationships, you will also talk about the topics of relationships. These readings always talk about the topics of relationships, career, and spirituality, but it's a general reading, meaning that this is just what you're going through at this time. Not like a relationship reading where I'm getting like nitty gritty into like, your love feelings and things like that, right? So let's get your cards out for Pisces. Okay, the first card that we have out is Angel of Strength. This is a 50, reducing down to a 5, being about you connecting to your inner demons, or possibly even just your inner lion as well, having that strength necessary to defend yourself and protect yourself. This is also your guides connecting with you to have that same goal. You are aligning with your guides to have a goal for yourself. And a lot of this is also just defending your lifestyle, it seems, with the Simplicity card coming out from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, being about having a more simple or easygoing lifestyle, or being even more easygoing because you are spiritually protected by your guides, right? I also kind of see this card as you changing the way that you go about spiritual protection moving forward. Maybe you've been listening to a lot of my readings, or you listened to my other Pisces reading, because all the readings like last week, which was the mid-June 2021, were about spiritual protection. The general readings were, at least. And this is also really you kind of getting clear on what spiritual protection is, what strength is, what your expression of self is going to be like, and how you're going to protect that. You might even be changing the way that you present yourself, or the way that you expect to be treated, really, regardless on why. That's just what they're saying. You might be focusing more on how people treat you and really expecting people to treat you better because of your own relationship to self. You might be really going through a self-empowerment journey right now. Let's get some tarot cards out about this. Anything else for Pisces for Angel of Strength and Simplicity? Okay, you got a couple of cards. I'm not going to take these. These do not resonate. So you have one card. You have the Empress. Oh, wow. And this is why. You want simplicity. You want something to protect. You want stability. You want abundance. You want beauty. You want happiness. You want all of these energies that the planet Venus and that the Empress card also represent for you. You want, your ability to express yourself to be so abundant that it also creates something for you, And this might be the journey that you're going on right now when it comes to self-expression. We have the Page of Wands. I also get the impression that you want to be attractive to others. And so maybe you've heard that message before in some of these other tarot readings on YouTube, where they say your boundaries make you more attractive, or the way that, or what is it? Like, I don't remember. Having boundaries makes you more attractive, though. And let me explain that to you a little bit more. When you understand who you are to the extent that you do not let other people tell you who you are, that means that you know yourself, which means that other people want to get to know you more as well, because you know yourself and you know how to be that person, and you know that it's necessary for you to stand up for that person. Your boundaries make you more attractive in this energy, or just in general, because it also, well, my guides are saying, especially if you're a feminine looking for a masculine, because it shows that you are able to protect your children. But it also means that if you protect yourself from other people trying to change you, manipulate you, or define you, that you know who you are, and you know your own self-worth. which shows to other people in the way that you protect your self-worth. The next card up that we have is the Two of Swords. So it's kind of like, okay, you might have even felt immature for wanting these things, and now you're realizing that your relationship to self is dependent upon you maturing in that energy and really allowing yourself to protect yourself moving forward, even against things you cannot see. So some of this might be related to that spiritual protection I was talking about before. Let's get some more tarot cards out for the Angel of Strength and Simplicity. They said, don't you want to keep it simple? Yes. We have the King of Wands. This is that representation of this maturity. This is going to be probably the shortest part of the reading, though, because it's very straightforward. You are going to be evolving in the way that you express your connection, or even the way that you have your connection with the universe. But this also might be somebody around you that has matured in the energy and really wants to be around you now that they see you're an abundant individual who knows how to protect themselves, who knows what abundance is, and who knows how to have that abundance in their life. This might even have been somebody in the past who was not able to connect with you, but now is wanting to connect with you because you're able to defend yourself, or even just present yourself in a way that actually shows your worth to other people. And that's all we're really getting with the Angel of Strength, because they did want to keep it simple, and that, there's not a lot with the Simplicity card. It is very simple. It is about ascension, though, as well. The next card out that we have is the Magician in the Mirror. This is a 52. This is a 53, reducing down to an 8, being about that expanded energy. And the 8 is all about expansion, because I believe Saturn is an 8. Is Saturn, or is that Neptune? I don't know, actually, but let's not hyper focus. The 8 is about limitation, though. It's about control, justice, authority, regeneration, and time. It's also about money, positions, materialism, greed. And it is Saturn. But beyond that, because 8 is also about limitations, it's also about the expansion, especially because 8 is an infinity on its side. And you can even see that in this card. That little energy above the Magician's head is supposed to be an infinity symbol. And this is you working with yourself, doing that work within the person that you know to be yourself, and understanding that there can be so much created between your relationship with yourself and yourself, before you work on the relationships that you have with other people around you. And we have the Opportunity card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, being about the abundance that is created when you have that deep relationship with the self as well. Also being about this esoteric work that you're doing, possibly even working with crystals or energies. I also see possibly a Reiki practitioner here in the Magician in the Mirror, so maybe some of you are doing that or getting interested in that, and working with that cosmic energy to really create a more abundant lifestyle for yourself. And this is something that's developing for you, but I also see you possibly keeping some of this to yourself. And so that's really that spiritual aspect to your own journey, where you are connecting to yourself on a more spiritual level. I do possibly even see you utilizing mirrors, they say, to see spirit energy. You might even be doing mirror scrying, I guess. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this. Yeah, that was the confirmation for mirror scrying, but also you might be seeing reflections or different figures in water as well. We have the Ace of Cups here. This is also you kind of coming into some kind of new understanding of peace, or new understanding of spirituality based on your relationship to the cosmos, or to the universe. This is also a new beginning when it comes to your spirituality and how it can affect your finances. We have the Ace of Pentacles here as a representation of the materials. So it's kind of like the universe is giving you a new beginning overall, possibly even a new relationship with somebody who's very, very attracted to you and who wants to mature in their energy. This might even have been somebody that you've known in the past who wants to resurrect a relationship with you after you've gone through your own spiritual journey, with the Moon and Judgment here being a representation of that. But this is also you going through that spiritual journey that you have within yourself, and coming to a deeper understanding about yourself, and leading to that new self-esteem journey that you've gone through, and coming out on top of that a new individual, possibly even a newly enlightened individual. And this is all just confirmation for your own journey. I think you know about a lot of this. Let's get some more tarot cards out for the Magician in the Mirror and the Opportunity as well, though, because they do want to keep this reading very simple, and I think it's leading out to something, but we'll get there. This is about self-freedom. It's about freeing your mindset as well. Oh, we have the Lovers here. This is confirmation of that like relationship energy. So if you have a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo placement that you're thinking of when you listen to this reading, that's the person that you're probably going to be dealing with. You're going to feel a lot of abundance from this relationship, and it is guided to you. And that's all this reading really is so far. It's that the work that you've been doing to protect yourself and to go on that self-esteem journey to understand what it is you have to offer to relationships is going to benefit you moving forward. I think some of you are even, and how this would relate to that collective reading they want me to focus on is that you might have even changed the way that you present yourself or the people that you associate with to really lighten your load vibrationally, and that's really attracting in more possibilities for you. So the next energy oracle card that we have is the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. The 6th chakra being the brow chakra, being about intuition, being about the third eye, being about openness. The 6th chakra, oh, sorry, I just dropped my pen, it's not a big deal. The 6th chakra being about clairvoyance, imagination, intuition, the pineal gland and connecting to it and what it has to offer to you. It's directly between the eyes. Yeah. And this is also a 4, reducing, did I say 6? Okay. Yeah, this is also a 4. 4 being about that equilibrium energy, being about the 4 elements. The 4 directions, cardinal directions, they say. What is it? What is that? The 4... They're saying it's like a band or like a group, the 4 something. What? I don't know. Anyway, and this is coming with focus, which is so funny because I was so unfocused. You're even learning to, okay, you're taking a lot of power with your direction here. You're really understanding that there is something that you want to build in your life, even through the energy of simplicity or your connection to your 6th chakra, meaning that you're even possibly manifesting through your connection to your pineal gland or your expression of those intuitive guidance those intuitive downloads that you get, utilizing those intuitive hits to really express what it is you see in your mind more effectively, because you're focusing on that energy in yourself, because you know that you can build from that. So let's get some tarot cards out for, okay, new beginning central here for you, Pisces. We have the Fool, we have the Hanged Man. You've really taken some time and really done some spiritual work, Pisces, because the Hanged Man is the Pisces card. And you started to move forward. You might even be dealing with the Virgo, but I also see that this is you releasing yourself from stagnancy, from the stagnancy of the initial stages of the spiritual journey to actually step forward into the universe and trusting your intuition and trusting your higher guidance that something is going to be offered to you moving forward, regardless of what it is, because you have faith in what can be provided to you. You might even be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. We have the King of Pentacles here as well. So you might be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This could also be 2 different people around you. One person focused on career and one person focused on abundance, or one person possibly focused on being a social leader as opposed to being a financial leader. So like one of these people could be like a CEO boss type person, and the other person's more like a influencer, somebody who is very, what is the word? Focused on society, focused on social media, they're saying, or connections, relationships, and things like that, where they really just want to show that they have something to offer the world, as opposed to having money or having materials be the determining factor on what they have to offer when it comes to their relationships. And this is also you coming out of a negative cycle of mindset that is affecting your sleep or affecting your mental health with the 9 of Swords here, and moving into the Ace of Swords. You're ending a cycle here with the 9 of Swords of possibly even being unable to communicate with somebody, or being unable to communicate what it is you want, possibly being unable to communicate your own intuition or your own vision, really. Because the third eye is more about seeing. The brow chakra is more about seeing. The seventh chakra, the crown, is more about what it is you hear. You know what I mean? And what it is you're seeing is the Ten of Cups. Pisces, you are seeing ultimate emotional fulfillment and abundance in your life. Moving forward, you might even be wanting to manifest a deeply committed relationship or a relationship with somebody where the possibility of children can be placed on the table. And I see you really trying to move away obstacles from that happening. Ooh-wee. And yeah, this is also like, and these are the last cards that I'm going to be pulling for this reading. This is also like the end of your spiritual journey where you're becoming a spiritual guru or master. We have the Magician here, somebody who works with their resources to really manifest for themselves. This is also confirmation of that the infinity energy that I was saying, which is that 8 energy we saw in the Magician at the mirror, where you're really connecting to your crown chakra and your higher guidance to really manifest moving forward, and also utilizing the resources that your guidance gives you, whether it's what you see for yourself or what it is your guides tell you. You're possibly even becoming a societal or spiritual leader yourself with the Hierophant here, creating a community or being the key to society that others need to really manifest more abundance for themselves, or also just manifest better creation of their own lives, creating themselves as well. I see you helping other people, creating themselves and working on their own self-esteem after you've kind of gone through your journey of working on yours. And yes, this is all about mental expansion for you right now, Pisces. We have the Thinking Woman, which is a 47, reducing down to an 11, 11 being about that duality. So maybe you are coming into a new relationship with somebody who's also gone through some kind of journey similar to yours, but also 11 reducing down to a 2 being about duality or division. So I think that this is you being in two minds and then really utilizing both of those minds to understand that there is something to be built when you do go through a journey of changing your mindset and expanding the way that you connect with yourself. This is very much you being in your heart and crown chakra and really utilizing those energies to express yourself through self-love, and also connect to your guidance and understanding that the universe loves you by letting you be created and existing within the universe. You are the universe because the universe, you know, it's that energy of I think therefore I am. You are the universe because the universe has created you. Therefore, what is it? I think therefore I am. I am love, so I create love, so I have love. I am made of the universe, so I am the universe itself. You are in control of your own surroundings and your own abundance and your own awareness. And I think a lot of this is coming through your spiritual journey and spiritual teaching. And you will be really valuing and also, they said, idolizing yourself moving forward. So some of this, you know, there is potential for narcissism, but I think because of the spirituality that you've been going through and also the guidance that I see you having here, that you are going to be guided away from any kind of narcissism moving forward, because your guides are strong and they're coming through this reading very much to tell you that you are focused on a higher goal and you will be achieving whatever it is that you're focused on moving forward, because you have the mindset to have it. You see it happening and you're going for it. This is a great energy to be in. This has been a very simple reading. I didn't really like it that these were that short because I did want these readings to be over 20 minutes, but I'm not going to force it to work. Anyway, Pisces, that's all I have for you. If you got to this point in the reading, leave a star emoji in the comments to let me know that it resonated for you. Leave a like to let me know that it resonated for you, and also to get me onto the algorithm. I would really appreciate that. Also, subscribe if you want to hear more readings like this, Pisces. Anyway, that's all I have for you. I'll see you in your next reading. Goodbye.